Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. So glad you could attend. Step inside, my friends and movie maniacs, as we look at Widow's Point. Yes, a supernatural horror film from director Gregory Lamberson, where we get the story of Thomas, who visits the lighthouse at Widow's Point, considered to be one of the most haunted places in America. Well, this writer is going to lock himself in this haunted place for inspiration and explore the legends and see if any of the stories about the place being haunted is true. Well, once he is locked up in the lighthouse, he soon realizes there may be some validity to those stories as he holds on to his sanity to unravel the mystery at Widow's Point. This film surprised me quite a bit. I thought it was just going to be the solo, single guy trapped in a location, a building for most of the film. And while those can definitely be interesting, we've seen those before, but it's not just that. Widow's Point is interesting in that it explores the legend of this point, and we actually get a number of flashback scenes that almost makes it feel just a little bit like an anthology type of film, at least for the first 2/3 of the movie, and I liked that quite a bit. It broke up the story more, and also gave you more feeling of history of this location where Thomas' character is at. Now, Thomas is played by Craig Schaefer, who does fantastic in this film, especially when you get to the last act of this movie where it's just him just trying to hold on to his sanity. Oh, it's so well done, and you feel for this guy. You do, actually. He may have not done some exactly great things, but I liked the way he was performed, and that conveyance of losing your sanity comes across very strongly thanks to the performance of Craig Schaefer. Now, the direction of Gregory Lamberson I appreciate quite a bit as well in this. It could have been a very monotonous story, becomes a very interesting one with period pieces that I did not expect, because those are usually tough with indie films, but they work it in here to give this almost kind of an Amityville-esque type of feel to it, which isn't, again, saying that, slamming it at all. I think that this film is very strong in its setup of the reason why all these creepy things are happening and why the things that we witness happen at Widow's Peak, especially to the Thomas character. So they establish that very well. It all looks fantastic. The period pieces feel like they're a period piece. There's a great mystery in here. And just when I thought I had the ending figured out, they throw something in there. It's mostly dialogue, and then there's a special effect. While the special effect looked a little rough, I did not expect them to go where they went with this, and it brought a smile to my face, because a good chunk of the film exploring the history found it very fascinating. Then we get to the insanity part, the part which I thought was going to be the whole film, and then you get to this very moment at the end to where you're just like, oh, really? That's where we are going with this. So, did see it coming. So, great direction and misdirection there to keep that a mystery. Overall, Widow's Point really is a solid indie film, from its production value to its performances, not only of Craig Schaefer, but Caitlin E. Newby, who plays the Rosa character as publicist, and Dominic Luongo, who plays Andre. And the whole cast does well in here, and the delivery of their lines really put in some top-notch performances, along with a production style that looks great. Love the creepy stuff that's going on. There's makeup effects in here that were done really well. Stuff, that out of the corner of your eye creepy stuff, not just jump scares, I think it is, you give it a watch. It's out there now for mass consumptions, and I would love to hear your thoughts if you do see Widow's Point. I recommend it. It is interesting, and thanks to the performance and the very swift direction, it keeps a good steady pace, which is what you want from a film like this. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our Patreon. We got a lot of great stuff there for reasonable tiers. Going to be putting up some more up there soon. I thank you for your support. Wear your masks, and until next time, keep that ticket stub.